So if you had 10 rings, what would you do with them?
Well, I would rather have 6 stones. And what do these rings do?
Well, they are the majority of the title of the Shang-Chi movie. So Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings. So that,
Legend of the Ten
sorry,
Rings.
Legend of the Ten Rings. Uh yeah, so this will be the Shang-Chi trailer was definitely better than the first one, right?
Dude,
Um
the
that
first
first teaser,
trailer
it was
was
more of a teaser than a trailer, the
it was
first one.
awful.
Yeah.
It was awful. And
So
this one,
so
it gave me hope that this movie could be okay.
here's my takeaway. Michelle Yeoh looks awesome in anything that she does. And I've loved
Yes.
her since Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. The guy playing Shang-Chi's dad looks to be about the same age as Shang-Chi. The dude playing Shang-Chi, I know was on that show, Kim's Convenience, looks more like a guy who should be working at a convenience store than a martial arts master. And I know you and I don't like have the same like thought process on Aquafina, but like I like Aquafina. I like her delivery. She's funny. She's like what did Ken Jeong call her? Asian Ellen in in Crazy Rich Asians. So I don't know. I mean I'm more on board with her than you are, but
Yeah.
uh
I can take her or leave
the
her.
guy
You
playing
know?
Shang-Chi just looks like just some guy. He doesn't look like he's a hero. Shang-Chi in the comics is drawn like very angular, like Bruce
Bruce
Lee.
Lee,
And
yeah,
and this guy is roundish, like Stay Puft Marshmallows.
yeah.
So I
And
would have.
again,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I was gonna.
I was just gonna say, as a whole, I like what I saw in this trailer. And going back to the what was his what's his name, Simu something. I don't. I'm wondering if he has the presence to be what they're trying to be what Shang-Chi is, because again, I will admit, there's not much I know about Shang-Chi. He's one of those
Well, you
obscure
you
characters
you
that
are
I
part
don't
of
know.
99.999% of the world when you
Yeah.
say that. So, I was gonna say real quick, Andrew Koji, Jason Tobin, or Joe Talzum would have all been better as far as aesthetically looking like Shang-Chi from the comics, and
Mm-hmm.
that is Assam, Young-Jun, and Lee Young, aka uh,
Bihan
Bihan. Yeah,
from Mortal
um,
Kombat.
from Warrior on HBO Max, which everybody should watch instead of Shang-Chi. Um, so yeah, I just think the effects look good. I think the rings are gonna be an interesting MacGuffin because they're kind of like a whip and a gun and a melee and range weapon all in one.
Yeah, a lot of that reminded me of some of the old martial arts movies where they had stuff like that, but just with better effects now.
Yeah,
So
I mean the
I
effects
know
look
they,
good.
yeah, I know one of the things they mentioned is they were trying to capture that old school feel of some of those older martial arts movies. I mean, with the terrible dubbings, that was, an editor's choice of me saying the terrible dubbings, but and again, those were the ones I grew up on. I love those things.
Yeah,
As corny and cheesy as they were, I love those. So if it does that, and and again, we cannot stress this enough. As long as its purpose is to tell a good story. Now, again, the story could be shit, or the story could be average, could be good, whatever. As long based on what I saw from the action in this trailer
mm-hmm.
to the special effects, like you said, which were pretty good, if they focus on the story and not trying to deliver us a message about whatever, I don't even care what if they're just focusing on the story first,
Mm-hmm.
combine that with the action, I think it'll be a decent affair.
Yeah. I do also want to point out like there are people who think that Abomination makes a cameo in the trailer, and I don't know if you saw, but people thought he was fighting Wong from Doctor Strange.
Oh, I didn't know that they thought he was fighting Wong.
Yeah,
I know that he was fighting a wizard.
yeah. So I mean, it's a guy in a monk's robe with close cropped hair. So instead of a giant, expansive Marvel universe, it's Wong. So instead of it being like just a jobber that an abomination can snap in half, it's Wong. So, but I wonder if Tim Roth is back as
I didn't look that up, but I'm pretty sure I saw something when I was trolling the internet or scrolling through the internet yesterday or the other day that Tim Roth was making it.
Okay.
This was before the trailer came out. So, but I wasn't 100% sure where that source was from. So I can't confirm or deny that.
And then other people thought the dragon was Fing Fang Foom. But I'm going to burst that bubble right now. It is the Great Protector. There's a pop out for it already that matches the the dragon that we see.
Yeah.
So they've already said Fing Fang Foom is not going to be in the movie. And, Marvel doesn't want to surprise anybody with anything anymore. So, yeah. I don't know. I thought it was better. Like it showed some interesting stuff. I'm on board with Michelle Yeoh. I don't know if this is one I need to see in the theater though.
I'm still I'll depending on what's out around that time, because it's around those times where I want to be in the theaters more. So if that's the only thing that's interesting, I'll give it a gander.
Yeah,
I'll give it a go.
You gonna get that Shang-Chi Stan account going? You gonna hit the comic book store and get all the back issues?
No, because I'm not even okay. I haven't gotten any Shang-Chi pops. I haven't pre-ordered anything, so that'll tell you how.
Okay, yeah. This is how I know the Shang-Chi movie does not have a lot of buzz. There are entire boxes of Shang-Chi pops on the pegs at Target still, and like my Target never has any toys, so whenever they get something they sell out. It's all Shang-Chi, all 6 figures, and the AI Tony Stark Iron Man suit from the Virtue Signal and Winter Soldier line. Like there are, because there's 2 of those per box, and there are probably 10 of those at my Target on the peg. None of the other characters. So, although I was at a different Target and I saw Zemo and I didn't get it, and now I kind of regret it. But I'm not getting Marvel Legends anymore because they kind of suck. They don't suck, but I only get the Cyclops ones.
I just a quick thing on the Marvel Legends. Did you see what they did with the Falcon and the Winter Soldier ones? They did a Build-A-Figure, but the Build-A-Figure was not a figure. It was the wings.
They did the same thing. They did the same thing with Homecoming with the Vulture wings.
The spider. That is some of the cheapest BS.
Yeah.
That you can pull.
Yeah, you're better off just waiting and buying the Sam Wilson Captain Virtue Signal for like $40 on eBay or something with the wings.
Yeah, like Jess got me the Captain Wilson, and she was pissed because it didn't have any wings.
Yep.
She was like, I saw the wings, and the same thing I did when it first came out. I was like, oh, I have to get this. And then I did some digging. I'm like, are you serious? The wings don't come with it?
You should have just pre-ordered the Sideshow Collectibles one with the wings. That is kind of badass looking and super posable.
Yes. But
anyway, yeah, Shang-Chi, it looks better than what we saw before. I'm still not convinced, but, the Eternals, Black Widow, I'm not really excited about any of it.
Yeah, when can we get that Spider-Man trailer?
I saw something about a date, but I did not see when the date was.
Yeah, they just don't want it to take away from the buzz that they're trying to build with Shang-Chi.
Well, they don't want to take away from the buzz that they're trying to get to. Hopefully recoup some expenses from having Black Widow sit on the shelf for 2 years.
Yes, great idea, fellas. Great idea.